Hello and welcome to the course of manufacturing method. And in today's lecture, this is our 14th lecture. And in the last lecture, we have in the last lecture and the previous lectures, in last two lectures, we have described about some shear plane angle velocities that we can see in machining process. And next we have seen also the force. Now from that force we can easily measure the power required. That power required can be measured by using only one simple formula, that power is equal to force into velocity. That is our power. So we can do it by multiplying the cutting force with the cutting velocity. That would give us the power required. So by using, now in this lecture, what we will do, using those formulas or those concepts, we will try to solve some numerical to gain some insight about whole derivation processes. So let's start. Now in this lecture our lecture objective is to understand the theory or concept of shear plane angle or shear plane velocity and forces that are in the cutting tool while machining through numerical. So we will understand these concepts more from more in inner view by use of some numericals. Now these numericals are also important for your semester exam, because these are simple numericals. Those can be calculated or those can be evaluated by using some simple formulas, and those formulas have been already discussed with you. So in this lecture we will see how to approach about those how to approach to those numericals and how to solve them. And after this lecture I will suggest you to take any book and try to solve some numericals on this topic. And if you have faced any difficulty, then you may discuss that in the live class. So let's start. So first, our problem number 1, that let's see what is our problem statement. So our problem statement is, in an orthogonal cutting, see, this is very important, this orthogonal cutting, this should be in your problem statement. Why? Because the whole analysis for that Marchand circle analysis or our velocity analysis, the whole analysis is based on one simple thing, that is the cutting is orthogonal cutting. So when and only when the cutting is orthogonal, then only we can use our then only we can use Marchand circle diagram or Marchand equations from Marchand circle diagram. So orthogonal cutting is an important point. So see here in an orthogonal cutting, the following observations are made. So here depth of cut is given as 0.25 millimeter, chip thickness ratio is given 0.45, width of cut is given 4 mm, and cutting velocity is given 40 meter per minute. So cutting force of component parallel to the cutting velocity, that means where will be the cutting velocity? You remember this image, remember just remember this image. If this is tool, then this is your direction of the cutting velocity, this is direction of the cutting velocity. So parallel to cutting velocity, the force which is parallel to cutting velocity is nothing but it's Fc, and Fc is given as 1150 Newton, while Ft, that is perpendicular to the cutting velocity or normal to the cutting velocity, that is Ft is given as 140 Newton. So now what we have to determine, and rake angle, this rake angle is also given this rectangle, this is rectangle, this rectangle is also given as 18 degree. So 18 degree is our rectangle, 18 degree. So now what we will do, what we have to determine, we have to first determine the resultant cutting force, next cutting power, next shear plane angle, and next shear force and normal shear force. These five things we have to determine from this condition or from this problem. So another two thing we can find out, another three things we can find out, that friction angle and normal angle and our coefficient of friction. These three things also we can find out. So let's first see how to approach. So for resultant cutting force, resultant is nothing but the resultant vector resultant of these two values, ft and fc. These are perpendicular to each other, and these fc and ft are two vectors. So resultant will be nothing but root over of fc square plus ft square. This is our vector addition, simple vector addition process. So our resultant force will be fc square by plus ft square whole root fc square plus ft square. This will be our resultant force. So again, cutting power, for cutting power may be power can be treated at f c into v. Why I am giving this equation? Because what we know, power is equal to work done per second. Now work done can be written as power can be written as work done per second, that is power, and this work done can be written as force into displacement, Now displacement per second, remember that displacement per second is nothing but velocity. Displacement per second is nothing but velocity. So we can write cutting power is equal to fc into v. Now shear plane angle, this we know from the formula, that for shear plane angle the formula is tan theta is equal to r cos alpha 0, that is our orthogonal rectangle, r cos alpha 0 by 1 minus r cos 1 minus r sin alpha 0. This is our shear plane angle. This is our shear plane angle. Now for shear force and normal force, determination we need to do it from the Marchant circle diagram, and from the Marchant circle diagram we know the formula for shear force and normal force, and we have just put the formula, and by that we can easily get this value. So let's see how the value are coming and what are the method we are using. So for our first part, that is resultant is nothing but fc minus ft square, root over of fc minus ft square. We just put the value of fc and ft. So fc is given by 1150 Newton. So if 1150 Newton square, and I guess this a is nothing, this is somewhat. So and ft is 140, so 140 square, so root over of 1150 square plus 140 square, that would give us 1158.49 Newton. Now power P is equal to fc into v, where v is our cutting velocity and fc is the cutting force. So cutting force is 1150, and power will be per second. So velocity is given as 40 per minute. So it should be written in meter per second format. So 40 by 60 is written. So if we calculate, then we can find that power will be is equal to 766.67 watt. Now shear plane angle, from this formula we can write tan theta is equal to r cos alpha 0 by 1 minus r sin alpha 0. From this formula we can write theta is equal to tan inverse r cos alpha 0 by 1 minus r sin alpha 0, and theta will be given as 26.43 degree. Shear force, the formula for Fs will be is Fc cos theta minus Ft sin theta. This formula is directly used from the Merchant circle formula. So you have to remember those four formulas from the Merchant circle diagram. Okay, minimum those four formulas should be remembered. The formula for F, formula for N, formula for Fs, and formula for Fn. These the four formulas should be remembered. Along with that, Merchant first angle relationship. What is Merchant first angle relationship? That should be remembered. And another thing you should remember, that is the Fc and Ft, value of Fc and Ft in terms of Fs and Fn. These things should be remembered. All those things is given in the PPT of the last class or previous of the last class. So you will have to remember those. So shear force is nothing but Fs, that is given by Fc cos theta minus Ft sin theta. So and normal shear force, that is perpendicular to this shear force, that is given by Fn is equal to Fc sin theta plus Ft cos theta. So if we put the value of Fc and theta, where theta is 26.43 degree and Fc is 1150. So if we put the value here as 1150 cos theta cos 26 1150 cos 26.43 minus cos 26.43 minus 140 sin 26.43, then what we can get? We can get the value as 967.48 Newton. Now similarly, if we put the value of Fc and theta here in the Fn equation, that is Fn is equal to Fc sin theta plus Ft cos theta, the value will be 637.24 Newton. So this will be our answer. So see here, for the 5 question asked here, the 5 answer is now is written. So now in case of if we need to find out Fn or F or F and N, then what we need to do? Then first there will be Fc sin theta plus Ft cos theta. F is equal to Fc sin theta plus F is equal to Fc sin alpha 0 plus Ft sin alpha 0, and N is equal to Fc cos alpha 0 minus Ft sin alpha 0. So these two formulas will be needed, and for mu, F by N is the value of mu. Now let's see another problem. So here the problem statement is a bar of a 75 mm diameter. A bar of 75 mm dia is reduced to 73 mm by a cutting tool while cutting orthogonally. If the mean length of the cut chip is 73.5 mm, find the cutting ratio. Take rake angle as 15 degree, and what is the shear plane angle? So length of the uncut chip, that our length of the uncut chip is given by this formula. L is equal to pi into 75 plus 73. This is our initial dia and final dia. So pi 73 plus 73 by 2. This is our length of the uncut chip. So now cutting ratio will be Tc by T, that is length of the uncut chip, that is T, or uncut chip thickness. So uncut chip thickness is equal to depth of cut. So depth of cut is given by pi d initial plus pi d final by 2, that is our 232.4779 mm. So RC will be chip thickness, that is our length of the cut chip is 73.5 mm. So 73.5, here it will be 5, there is something wrong. So 73.5 by 332.4779, that would give us 0.3179. Now shear plane angle is given by phi is equal to tan inverse r cos alpha minus by 1 minus r sin alpha. If we put the values here, rake angle is alpha value or rake angle is given by 15. So we can say that shear angle is nothing but it can be written as 19 degree. Shear angle can be found out as 19 degree. So this is our second problem, and this is the answer for the second problem. So here length of the uncut chip and length of the cut chip, that means your T length can be equated with the chip thickness ratio also, and that is given here. See from where we got this formula in the Marchand circle. Before the Marchand circle diagram, when we are determining the shear plane, in that we have given this formula. So now in the next problem, see, in an orthogonal cutting, test with a tool of rake angle 10 degree. The following observations are made. First, chip thickness ratio is 0.3. Horizontal component of the cutting force is 1290. This is our FC. And vertical component, this is our FT. Horizontal component 1290 and vertical component 1650. This is our vertical component, that is FT. From Marchand's theory, calculate various components of the cutting force and the coefficient of the friction at the chip tool interface. So what we know, first we need to find out, we will find out shear plane angle. So shear plane angle is nothing but it is so for this type of question, in this type of question you have to find out all the angles. Okay, that means you have to find out shear plane angle, you have to find out shear plane force or shear force, you have to find out normal shear force, you have to find out friction force and normal friction force, and the resultant and the angles that means the shear plane angle should be found out, the friction angle should be found out, and another thing that should be found out, that is friction coefficient of friction, that should be found out in this type of question. So let's start. So for the approach should be like this. First we have to find out the shear plane angle. So the shear plane angle can be given by r cos alpha by 1 minus r sin alpha. So if we put the value, we can find we can say r is nothing but chip thickness ratio, it is 0.3, and the alpha value is 10 degree, that is rake angle is 10 degree. So and 1 minus 0.3 sin 10, that would give us 0.311679. So shear angle is nothing but, shear angle can be found out as tan inverse tan inverse this value, so that would give us 17.31 degree. Now FB or our FV or F cutting force and FH or thrust force is given. So friction force is nothing but FH or FH sin alpha plus FB cos alpha. So FH sin alpha by plus FB cos alpha. FH and FB, what is FH? See, this is your horizontal force, this is your horizontal force, and this is your vertical force. So F vertical is nothing but cutting force, that is FC, and horizontal, and this horizontal force is nothing but thrust force. FH is nothing but thrust force. So if we by knowing this, if we put the formulas from the Merchant circle diagram, then what we can find? F is equal to FH sin alpha plus FB cos alpha. If we put the value, we can find the value of friction force, that is 1848.94 Newton, and the normal force, that is a normal force can be given by FH cos alpha minus FB sin alpha. So that would give us 983.88 Newton. And the friction force will be how much? Friction force will be F by N. That will be, if we divide these two values, then we can find out the friction force, and friction is come to be 1.8792, and the friction angle beta is given by tan inverse mu, and if we put the value, then friction angle come to be 62 degree, and the resultant is the resultant of the vertical and horizontal force, that is given by vector resultant formula, that is FV square and FV square plus FH square root over of FB square plus FH square, that would give us 94.42 Newton. And for shear plane force, we have to use the shear plane angle, and Fs is nothing but Fh cos phi minus Fb sin phi. So, and if we put the value, then we can find out that Fs is equal to 740.63 Newton, and Ns formula for Ns is Fb cos phi plus Fh sin phi, and the value is, if we put the value, then we find out that 1959.10 Newton is our normal to the shear force. Now shear plane, area of the shear plane is given by B into T. B into T is your thickness. See here, T is your thickness, and BT is your So AS is given by B into T by sin phi. So B is so here yes, AS is equal to BT by sin phi. Sin phi value of the phi we know, that is 17.31, and B is 6, and T is 0.10, and from this value we can find out the value of AS, and if we divide this AS, we can find out the value of shear plane angle. So to verify the shear angle from the relation suggested by the Merchant, we can use this formula also. So these last two parts are not important. Up to, if we need to do about Merchant circle analysis, you have to make this formula, you have to find up to this value only, that is Fs and Fn. These two values should be there. So thank you. Hope you understand the problems, and if you have any problem, then we will discuss it in the live class. So thank you.